Hello dear students. So today we shall be doing the revision of chapter 15 area. So what do you mean by area? First of all, let's see the meaning of area. Now you can see an image over here. The blue colored portion written here is area and the orange color one which you can see is written as what? It is written as perimeter. Now students, area means what here? The space which is occupied by a 2D figure. Okay, the space which it occupies is nothing but area. Now here calculation of area and calculation of perimeter is different. For area, it is not possible to measure the area of this space which is you can see in blue colored with the help of a scale or a protractor. It is not possible, isn't it? So then how can you measure how much area it is there? What I have discussed earlier when the introduction to this chapter was done long back is area is always measured with the help of squares. Small squares is drawn of 1 centimeter or 1 meter each, that is 1 unit each, and area is found out. Then what you can see, the perimeter which you can see over here. Perimeter means border of that particular shape. So you can see that orange color is the border of that rectangle, and it is when you add it up all together you get what? It is nothing but the perimeter of that shape. Okay, so here also we have discussed in this chapter few areas of 2D shape. That is what? First we have discussed area of parallelogram, then we have discussed area of rhombus, area of trapezium, area of triangle, when height is not given, and when height is given what will be the formula. Then we have discussed about area of circle. Now the most important thing is unit of measurement of area. Area of any polygon is always measured in square centimeter or square meter. It is always, which word is used? Square. Not cube, cuboid, rectangle, anything, just square. Area is always measured with square. So either you can write it as square, centimeter, square meter, square kilometer, or you can write it as centimeter square, meter square, as you can see in this slide. Then in previous standard, that is in 7th standard, you have studied area of square, area of right angle triangle, area of rectangle, etc. Now here which we are going to use here is area of rectangle and area of triangle when height is given, that is half into base into height. You already know area of rectangle is length into breadth or length into width. Breadth and width means one and the same thing. So area of rectangle, using that formula, we have found out the formula for area of parallelogram. What is the area of parallelogram which we have studied? That is nothing but base into height. So area of parallelogram is nothing but base into height. Based on this, few questions will be there. So accordingly, you will solve using the formula. Now the next one is nothing but rhombus. What do you mean by rhombus? You have already studied in quadrilateral chapter, correct? So rhombus is a four-sided figure and it is a quadrilateral. All sides of a rhombus are of equal measurement, same like square. Then what is the difference between square and a rhombus? What is the difference is nothing but angle. The angles of square is all 90 degree. The angles of rhombus is either it can be less than 90 or more than 90, but it is not 90 degree. Area of rhombus. Now students, in your textbook, the words are different. Area of rhombus is equal to half into product of length of diagonal. That means the same as shown here. Half into D1 into D2. D1 means what? Diagonal 1. D2 means diagonal 2. Both the diagonals measurement you are going to multiply and then divide by 2. You will get area of rhombus. So far we have discussed area of parallelogram, base into height. Area of rhombus as half into diagonal 1 into diagonal 2. Now next, there is a question in your practice set where you have to use perimeter of rhombus and then find out the area. So what is a perimeter of rhombus? You all know that all the sides of a rhombus are of equal measurement. So the perimeter is Side plus side plus side plus side. 4 times side. So it is better and easy and convenient to write 4 into side. So what is the perimeter of rhombus? 4 times the side. Then we have discussed about trapezium. What is area of trapezium? Area of trapezium is nothing but half into sum of the length of parallel sides into height. So what do you mean by sum of the length of parallel sides here? That is the parallel sides which are parallel to each other. You're going to add the measurement of those and then you're going to multiply with height and divide by 2. I will show that here. If in question, if a diagram is not given, you are free to draw any rough diagram and then it will help you to solve or find out the answer. So wherever possible, try to draw a figure. No marks is allotted for any rough diagram and all. It is for your convenient, and you, if you are getting confused, you can solve it with the help of diagram also as a rough diagram. Okay. Suppose the trapezium figure is not given, so you can just draw one trapezium over here. Okay. And then which are the parallel sides over here? This and this is parallel sides. What do you mean by parallel side? They will never intersect with each other. That is meant by parallel sides. Okay. So what is the formula? Half into, suppose this is A, B, C and D. Okay, so AB is parallel to DC. So this is parallel to this, because how much ever we extend, it will not intersect with each other. So here always this will be the parallel sides, and distance between the parallel side means distance is this. If distance is given, that means this is the distance and it will always be straight and perpendicular. So it becomes what? Height. Okay, this will be the height. Always in question, if it is given distance between the parallel side, means it is always height. Now suppose this is 8 centimeter, this is 10 centimeter, and height given as suppose 4 centimeter. So how, with the help of formula, you are going to solve here? You will write half into sum of length of parallel sides. So you are going to do half into 8 plus 10, or you can write 10 plus 8 into 4. So this is how you are going to write. Sum of length of parallel sides means which are parallel to each other. You are going to add the measurement into, you are going to put height. Okay. Students, we have also discussed about Heron's formula. Now what do you mean by Heron's formula? So Heron of Alexandria has given the formula for area of triangle when height is not given. So there we find out, you can see here in the formula S. What do you mean by S over here? S stands for semi-perimeter. How will you calculate semi-perimeter? You're going to add all the sides of triangle. You can see A, B, C. Now it is not compulsory this side should be A only, this side should be B only. You can do it anyway. Any side of a triangle can be taken as A, any side can be taken as B, any side can be taken as C. You're going to add all the sides and then you're going to divide it by 2. You will get the value of S. That is called as what? S stands for semi-perimeter. Then you can find out the area of triangle, that is square root of S in the bracket S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. ABC stands for the sides of the triangle. What measurement is given, that it includes. Okay. In case of such triangle given, which formula you can use here? Either you will be using Heron's formula or you are going to use half into base into height. Now when can you use half into base into height? Just see one thing. If it is perpendicular, that means it is the height of that particular triangle. Okay, and if the measurement is given of the height, and if you can see the base is also given, which formula you will use? Half into base into height. Okay, but what if the height is not given and only 3 sides are given, that is 30, 20 and 40. So you are going to use Heron's formula. When both are given, your height, you can see the sides are also given, so you can use either of them, but which is easy to use, that is half into base into height. Using this formula, it is easy to solve. When can you use the formula? Only when the height of any triangle is given in the question. Okay, and if you are using Heron's formula, you can take any of the numbers here as any sides as ABC. I can keep here A, here B, and here C. You can also take this as A, B, C. There is no hard and fast rule that you have to take this side only as A, this side only as B, this side only as C. Okay, any measurement, so anywhere you can put it as ABC if you are using Heron's formula. If the height is given, you are going to always use the formula half into base into height. Okay. Now, next one is about circumference of circle. Circumference of circle formula is nothing but 2 pi r. But there are students who get confused between circumference of circle and area of circle. Students, area of circle is pi r square. Circumference of circle is 2 pi r. Now, both are having pi r. Only what is changing there? 2 is changing, correct? So 2 here in case of area, I told you all area is always measured in square. So just remember a trick that area is there, so square will come. So that means area of circle formula, there is a square where at the end that is pi r square. But in circumference, nothing is told that it is measured in squares. So 2 comes first and then pi r. So some or the other trick you need to use to remember the formula. Okay. So these are the formula which we have discussed in chapter 15, that is area of parallelogram base into height, area of rhombus half into diagonal 1 into diagonal 2, area of trapezium is equal to half into sum of the length of parallel sides into height. Then we have discussed area of triangle. When height is given, which formula you are going to use? Half into base into height. And when height is not given, you are going to use Heron's formula. And then we have discussed about area of circle. Area of circle is what? Pi r square. So you need to remember all these concepts. Okay. Now students, this is the revision worksheet which I'll be uploading here in the Google Classroom itself. So this is the revision worksheet of chapter 15. You can see the boxes given here. So such type of questions you can expect in examination. That is for your fourth internal assessment. Now here the question is given, solution area of parallelogram is equal to, one box is given. You are just going to fill all these boxes. You are going to write the answer in that boxes. Rough column you can do it in the side or where the rough page is given to you all. So first question, what is given here? If base of a parallelogram is 18 centimeter and height is 11 centimeter, find its area. So what you are going to write? See, area of parallelogram in the first box you are going to write base into height, and then next column you are going to write 18 into 11, and last when you multiply you will write the final answer. So this worksheet you should practice at home. Answer key will also be provided to you all. So make sure you are practicing such problem, because in the examination suddenly when you see so many boxes there is a chance of getting confused. So to avoid confusion I am giving some practice for this type of problem. Okay. So you need to write the formula if formula is not given, and then substitute the value and then write the final answer. Second question also you can see, length of diagonal of a rhombus are 15 centimeter and 24 centimeter, find its area. How we are going to write down? Area of rhombus is mentioned here, but what we have to write? Area of rhombus formula half into diagonal 1 into diagonal 2, or you can write half into product of length of diagonals. Half into, you have to substitute the value. Third box you are going to write the final answer. Now you can see students in third question, in a trapezium if distance between parallel sides is 6 centimeter and the length of parallel sides are 7 and 8 centimeter, find the area of trapezium. Now here the diagram is not given here, But if you want, you can just draw a rough diagram besides and write the measurement. Now, what do you mean by distance between parallel sides? Distance between parallel sides means what? It is height. Length of parallel side 7 and 8 means sum of the length of parallel side will be what? 7 plus 8. So, accordingly, you have to substitute the value in the boxes and then find out the answer. So, you can expect your question paper will almost look like this, where you're going to fill in the boxes here. Now here the fourth question, see the diagram is already given, you just have to substitute the values here. Here see area of triangle is mentioned, so you are going to write the formula and then accordingly solve. Now you can see this, the height is given for both the triangles, so you are going to use not Heron's formula but half into base into height formula. Find out the area of triangle separately and then add it together, you get the area of this quadrilateral ABCD. Okay. Next question, radius of circle is 35 centimeter. Find the area of circle. So first is given as radius of circle is equal to a box. What you are going to write in that? 35 centimeter. They are asking what is the radius. So you are going to write the radius. What measurement is given in the question? That answer you are going to write as 35. Then a box is given besides area of circle is equal to dash or a box. What you are going to write there? You are going to write down formula, that is what? Pi r square, and then in the next box you are going to write down solve and find out the final answer. Now you can see here area of circle, that final box unit of measurement is not given, wherein here and all the final answer besides that final box you can see the unit of measurement is given. When unit of measurement is not given, you have to write unit of measurement also. Clear? Now the next question, area of circle is given, find its diameter. So area of circle formula you will write, substitute the value, find out the radius and then find out the diameter. What is diameter? Double of radius. So accordingly solve it. One more question is there, find the area of circle if it is circumference is 88. What is circumference of circle? 2 pi r, which is already given in the question. So you are just have to substitute the value, and the value of pi you can either take it as 22 upon 7 or you can take it as 3.14. It is up to you, whichever you want you can take it. Whichever you feel easy to do, whichever you feel comfortable to do, you can do it. Okay. Then you will find out the radius and then you will find out area of circle. Area of circle also formula is mentioned here. So you just have to substitute the value and solve. So I will be uploading this worksheet. So you have to practice this type of problem, students, so that you will be having enough of practice before you appear for your exam. So you can expect the question paper almost like this, with the boxes where you will be filling the formula in the box. You will be writing the answer in the box. Okay. So this is about the revision of chapter 15. Now in the next class I will be sharing, that is on Friday, the video will be uploaded on chapter 16 revision. Also a worksheet will be given. So you have to do it, try, practice, and then only you can learn it better. Okay. So we'll stop it here. Thank you so much everyone. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.